to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Truth. And as you can see, it's time to go back to the theater. And ladies and gentlemen, this weekend, 3 big releases come out. And it's time for my second one this week. And, well, this one has not been getting very good word of mouth or reviews or anything. I wasn't really sold on the trailer either, thinking, why is this kind of happening? Maybe it'll be better than everyone else says, and maybe I'll like it. Who knows? My review of the 2019 action film, Hellboy, coming up now. Hellboy, the powerful Cambion who works with his adoptive father in the Bureau for Paranormal Research and Defense, has been given a new mission. After a mishap in Tijuana, he's sent to England to aid a club in hunting 3 giants. Things go downhill from there, and Hellboy finds himself having to stop an ancient sorceress who's looking for some deadly revenge. However, the sorceress is trying to sway Hellboy to her side so he'll fulfill his destiny and show his true form. So what did I think of Hellboy? I thought it's a horrid action horror film. It's been a while since I saw the original 2 Hellboy films, which starred Ron Perlman and were directed by Guillermo del Toro, but I remember liking them and thought that the character was fine. In this reboot, however, I hated just about everything. There was a point where I had to go to the bathroom, and I really wasn't in a hurry to come back to the theater. This is an R-rated take on the hero, and it felt very forced. It's very violent, there's blood, guts, and gore just for the sake of having it, which gets tiresome, and there's a character who felt like he was in a Scorsese movie as he dropped an F-bomb in every sentence. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. The CGI is very uninspired as well and looks like something you might have seen from 20 years ago. The story is so ridiculous and even sometimes ludicrous. I knew as soon as King Arthur and Merlin were mentioned, it would be cursed and reminded me of Transformers. The film also takes many unneeded turns and packs in some unneeded subplots. Just when you think that the story might be headed somewhere, it has to take another detour to waste some more time. It also has some very predictable turns with characters we know not to trust in their first second on screen. The dialogue is horrendous as well and made me scoff and roll my eyes fairly often. We also get some lame backstories, and the action is really nothing that special either. And if you're going to borrow some ideas for a final battle and destruction scenes, Tom Cruise's The Mummy movie wouldn't be the first one that I'd think to take from. The jokes are downright awful, and as far as I was concerned, none of them landed, and all I heard from my screening were crickets from the audience. I did laugh, though, unintentionally a number of times, as well as groan and howl at the screen, as there are a number of times when it gets laughably bad. So many random things happen throughout, it sometimes felt like a music video. The human characters are very boring as well. The villain is about as wooden as Pinocchio, and there's annoying side villains who just come and go as they please to stop the story in a halt. The pacing slogs along as well. At one point I checked my phone, and when I realized there was still an hour to go, a little piece of me died. The ending also gives us a look at things to come, maybe. And if it does, for the love of God, I hope that it's better than this. There were some after-credit scenes as well, but I didn't see them as I sprinted out of the theater. The cast stars David Harbour, taking over the role of Hellboy, and his performance is fine as the paranormal investigator who's given a new case that sees his life in danger. Mila Jovovich as Nimue, the Blood Queen, the powerful medieval sorceress who wants to destroy humankind out of revenge. Ian McShane as Trevor Brutenholm, Hellboy's adoptive father and founder of the BPRD, and Sasha Lane as Alice Monaghan, the young woman who Hellboy helped in the past who comes along for the ride. Hellboy was a very rough sit, most likely one of the worst experiences I'll have this year, and I think I'd rather have a colonoscopy than sit through this again. Hellboy, you know what rating you're gonna get? I only got 2 words for ya. Suck it! Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. youtube.com/westside515. Like the show on Facebook, facebook.com/westtrueplaylist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WestAlist. Until next time, Troop out.